What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Buck Nation Gaming video, and today is actually a special video. It's our 100th video that will be posted to our YouTube channel. So I didn't know if I would get to 100 videos this quickly, but very, very glad that we get to take this opportunity and throw that out there and say it will be the 100th video posted to the channel. So very special video that we have going. So we're going to pick up in our franchise mode on Madden 21, just where we left off on the last video, that huge blowout that we received from the Saints, and we're going to make sure that that does not go down this week. It's not happening. So let's go ahead and get our 2 silvers, simulate training, get our points or whatever. Upgrade players. There, Ogunbowale. It's getting pretty crowded in this running back, in this backfield that we have for this running back committee that's going on. Might have to do some swapping around before the trade deadline happens. We have quite a cast with there, Ogunbowale not even pictured there. So there's 4 of them down there, and I really want to develop Vaughn eventually. Like, I think Vaughn's going to be nice in the long run. Probably not. He might get wasted in Tampa. It's not a very good place to go for a running back. But that being said, we're going to get in and try to get our redemption on the Panthers for what the Saints did to us last week, because another division rival here, just like the Saints were a division rival, and yeah, they absolutely killed us last week. I'm optimistic, though, that we're going to get this win here. We're going to retaliate against the Panthers.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida,
Graham Gano to kick off for
week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
10-10 at their own 23-yard line.
Try to utilize the run a lot more than what I did last week. We got down early.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 11 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often, in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
You're telling me, man, we got
I would dare say
stomped.
this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start.
Ooh,
And a
threw
double
another
coverage,
pick
and it's
already this
intercepted.
week. That's crazy.
Dante Jackson picks it. And they
I should have hit him way
they'll
earlier.
set up shop.
Sorry, I'm starting to notice what I need to
46-yard
like do
line.
differently
At the
each week.
46-yard
Or
line.
each game, I should say.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down.
On the stop.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Bucks 42-yard line.
Bridgewater. Now a clash of bodies
Intercepted.
here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Let's go. Told you we're
Not
not going to
a
have
good
a repeat.
omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He was brought down by Eli Apple.
From the 44, Brady to Evans on the slam. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
Complete.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
4-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Ooh, I tried doing a little dance in there.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Got
No
back to the
gain
line,
on the
though.
play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Gronk here.
Now Brady. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. We all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Brady's throw there complete, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Open man is got one. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Almost was an idea.
That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time, he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after him, put the pressure on him.
Gronkowski, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Scooter Miller, or Chris Godwin.
Shotgun now for Brady. They'll roll him out right. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
To Christian McCaffrey.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
3rd down.
Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
A gain of 13.
So from Buccaneer territory, the 44-yard line. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
What's up, Gamer V? How you doing, man? Uh-oh, got the screen.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Third down.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Definitely a lot better than what we did against the Saints last
Makes
week.
the score Buccaneers 7, Panthers.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh, come on. Evans, you got to come down with that, bro.
Intended for Mike Evans.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight,
They weren't bad
and
on
knocked the ball away.
21.
He steps into this one, and this is a
I
rocket.
should have did backspin. Oh, no. Get to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get the 1st down.
Oh, he got it. What?
He's up to the 12.
All right, we'll stop him right here.
1st down with that gain of 4 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Jet
On
sweep,
1st and
that's
10,
what I was thinking.
Bridgewater.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
going
he
to
got
air
me.
one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
He got me
And
on
they
that one.
finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards.
Carolina.
Bridgewater now
Oh, I
looking
got
to throw on
Bridgewater quick as
first.
time.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. A different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Instead of taking Dean and blitzing.
To try again after the sack. Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Barry, you can't
Now
get hurt
after the
that bad, bro.
completion,
Come
we're
on,
going
you
to get a
gotta come back.
timeout, an injured player.
That'd be a big
While
loss
the training
for us
staff
right there.
works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. The
There we
Bucs
go.
defense stiffens
Long
and pushes
field goal.
this to 4th down.
Intended for
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
51-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
7-6.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
7.
Well, the drive started the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
They're on the 19-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead.
Brady.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Jones. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Buccaneers 7, Panthers 6.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Brady.
Oh,
and that is incomplete.
Twice this game, Evans dropped 2 key catches.
And 4th down now coming up.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact and force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Oh, I missed him.
All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 36.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Oh, Teddy, you just about had 2 INTs.
It happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Yes.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field.
Let's go.
He got there. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading him out. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are
good run, 14 yards.
But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line.
Good stuff.
They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Hurry up in there on him.
This is a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And his run
they wouldn't get full there.
He's going nowhere again.
By Shaq Thompson.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
2nd and 10 at the 40.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Jones, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ooh, right to him.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield.
Strong stop by our D here.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And good penetration here. He'll get this down
He got a yard.
about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater, and Anderson's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
In one game, he's probably not coming back after that one. Yeah, that didn't work for you.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
He's tackled at the
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Thought he would have got the stop there.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. With a connection there, Bridgewater to Samuel for a Panther first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Oh, no.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
To Mike Davis.
Mike Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Panthers have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him. But he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down.
Let's go.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Wait for it. Ah.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Man, Pick City with Brady this year.
That's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First down, Panthers.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. There he goes right side. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
Mike Davis.
Getting hot. We're going to shut him down.
2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to
let's get that momentum back that we had.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On first down. It's Jones. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on second down, Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
For the Buccaneers.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Brady's throw there incomplete.
That was like a spear.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing it in here on second down, this time complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. They will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
1st and 10.
Brady to Gronk, a familiar ring to that one, and it's a Buccaneers first down. They'll run on first down. Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hurry up.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And now
Brady.
Brady loses
Come
the football.
on, bro. Come on.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
That is a booming kick.
This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players too who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And it's incomplete.
I forgot I was throwing it to the little dude.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by him and setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Trying to hit Gronk here.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Brady again. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Game to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and it'll move the chains.
Carolina.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
14.
Forecast calling for more to save. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's get an early stop here so we can get our drive on.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, Davis. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. Third and short yardage. Bridgewater completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Samuel.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
It's caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's got this down to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago.
There you go, man. Is that better?
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The second down throw for Bridgewater.
Thank you. We're taking that to the house.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Thanks for helping me Thriller on fixing the mic
Coaches
issue.
preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he
Let's
did
take the
exactly
lead
that.
while
He
we're
said
at
the
it.
coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Alright, he's
Fielded a
running it
couple
out.
yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped
Stop him
right
at the
around
24.
where
He
he
would have been at
had
25
gone
if he'd
down
nailed
to
it.
a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Around 24-yard line.
Teddy Bridgewater and his Panthers ready to go again. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well.
You hear
Flip the
Teddy
script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
Well, we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive.
Oh,
now
he
a
got
quick slant as the
just tight
throw
end
is
to catch
complete.
it.
He's got daylight, and they're able to get this way down
They
there
can stop it to a field
inside
goal
the
here.
Tampa 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Carolina.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
Carolina.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run more with Davis. And not a whole lot there. He does get
Came
a
in
couple,
way too
taking
hard.
it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Davis.
Not
And that
happening.
one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Devin White.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the
4
rational
yards.
heads on the sidelines prevail. And
Oh,
they say
so it's
this
a
late in the
21-yard
game,
field goal.
let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be
17
fun.
and 4.
Makes the score Panthers 23.
Alright, they're up by 2.
Buccaneers.
His 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the
5 yards on
Northwest.
that
And then
run.
on
Not
Monday
bad, not
night,
bad.
we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las
get
Vegas
some.
Raiders from Allegiant
Get
Stadium.
some.
That should be something. No, he dropped it.
No, he dropped it.
He
What?
couldn't catch it.
Come
Now
on,
3rd
man.
down.
Man, Evans has been dropping them. I got to rely on Evans here.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's got
He
Evans.
didn't drop that one.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon. And
Try
that
to do
gets
some
him a
trickery here,
first
see if we
down.
can get Scooter Miller up the
So
sideline.
from the 39 now, they'll come up
If
on
not,
a
we'll
first
look
and
at Gronk.
10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes this into the
Scooter
hands
Miller
of
up the
Miller.
sideline.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good
Try to hit
pickup
Gronk
there,
right here.
26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Nope. Miller again.
Brady's throw there complete. Brady 7 yards, the pickup on the
Miller's
pitcher's
kind of
bench.
that, like,
Working with a 2nd and 3.
slot receiver that Brady likes to connect with.
28-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Godwin.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the
Oh,
Panthers'
I didn't
17-yard
choose
line.
that.
11 yards there first down.
First and 10.
But whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list.
That's not good.
Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running ability to become a really big downfield threat.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Let's go. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Brady to throw again, sliding out of the pocket.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get Brady a rushing touchdown. Get some.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Oh, I missed it.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all these guys covered and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening, Friday night, whatever it is for you.
As they get ready to take over here. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They begin with a run by Davis.
Shut that
this
down.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Shut that
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now a throw here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Or a punt.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Maybe even get a turnover like we did before.
A first down carry for Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go again with Davis. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Panthers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, not many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball's thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another try for Davis. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh, he's hit hard.
And they're going to get to him, a sack.
Sack.
Back
The
at the
sack.
9-yard line.
Leader.
Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think it's overstating it to say that he came out of nowhere. But did anyone see 19 and a half sacks coming from Shaq Barrett last year? And even after he became an acknowledged guy that you had to block,
still up by 1.
he still was able to get to the quarterback. Expects to continue on that level, and there he is, adding to his totals.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's
a 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Intercepted.
Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time.
Devin White.
It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Nasty this whole game.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
At the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again to Jones.
Oh, look at that. Rojo's going to go in for the score. Have another good, solid game just like he had last week.
Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good.
We are getting that redemption from last week. We're going to the playoffs here.
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess
How
what?
did you leave
There's still time
like
for
that,
a few
David?
more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned.
What
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Bridgewater to throw it.
Ooh, he's going down.
He's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Shaquille Barrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Bridgewater, that's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He was brought down by Levante David. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Bucs' 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
Carolina.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the Buccaneers.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Trying to power it in with Arma. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. To throw, Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Good stuff.
Complete to
Chris Manhertz there to make the grab. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
no good. That keeps the score.
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there'll be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
Again, it's Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Got everything play
A
action.
gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Check. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Boom.
It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Change it around that
Give
play.
him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Still.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass.
All right,
The clock keeps
next
running
clock,
on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
There's the sealer right there.
2-minute break.
Sealer,
Killer,
whatever you
with a
call
minute
it.
56 to
Wrap it
go.
up.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
We can burn those timeouts real quick.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now
Get
with
as many
1:52 to
yards
go,
on his
we get
total
another
for the game
pause in
that
the
we can.
action. A timeout here defensively. From the the 25. Here's 2nd and 6.
Right now.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal
Tub on the day. Rojo killing it.
Nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run it in with Jones.
We are going to make Ronald Jones the premier back of the league before the season is over with. And give him that rushing title. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there.
And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
This is the game that starts Ronald Jones' rushing title run.
Your little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
With a 9-point lead, a minute 24 seconds, they have no timeouts. Pretty sure you can put that lock in for our redemption for what the Saints did to us last week, and we took our anger back out on the Panthers.
Now down by 9, a minute 24 to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29. And this is intercepted.
Carlton Davis getting him an interception for his career. That's what I love about this franchise most. Like, you're getting these dudes as much stats as you can to make them better. To get the training to make them better, the experience brings.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity.
Well, I'm not too upset with like Brady getting picks right now because Brady's at the end of his career. Like, eventually during this franchise, we're going to have to kick right to the curb, bring in a rookie, go after one of the best ones we can get and develop. And that's a lot of fun in it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Oh, he did a little stop there on.
And he takes
thought we were going to get tackled behind the line, but he said, you know what? If we're going to go after that rushing title, let's eat Jones alive on as many rushing yards as we can get this game and continue more games after this.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Uh-oh.
It's Jones.
Uh-oh. I thought he was about to break it, but he said, I think I can get that 150 mark.
Give him 14
they keep feeding it to me.
First down.
Well,
they can't score 9, so it's not like, oh, if they get a fumble and they return it, you know, it's a big deal.
What he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to.
Oh, no, we're getting Jones 150 yards.
They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
He only had like 60 last week.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I know this is kind of dirty to do, but it's a video game. Be all right.
This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. On first down, Jones.
Sorry,
get him to the
4
ground
more.
at the
166.
20.
There we go.
Today's
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
We'll take a peek at that after this.
On offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in.
Let's take a look at it real quick. Well, let's upgrade our players. Rojo definitely coming in, getting enough experience to get an upgrade to go to 80 overall. Not bad, not bad. Get that development rate up. We can start unlocking some abilities for him. Jamil Dean. 77 overall. Not bad. Get approaching the 80 mark. Try to get that slot increased on him so he'll be a scheme player. Andrew Adams, 72. And this is just a backup dude. Alright. Breakout player. Oh, we were supposed to do stuff for Scotty Miller there. I mean, he had... I forgot what we were supposed to get, but he had a pretty decent game, I thought. Focused too much on Ronald Jones there, I believe. Alright, so we got Gronk talking about coming back for 4 more years. Whoo, that's rough. What are we looking like salary cap was? 69 mil cap room. Yeah, dude, I think he's worth it. Salary needs improvement. He wants more money. We got Levante David trying to hang around a couple more years. Man, I've got some big money I got to pay out this year. Probably going to have to break ties with one of these. Let's try to push him and lowball him. Yeah, there we go. He wasn't going to take any less than that. Let's download from Madden Share and get the 2021 class in. Or 2021 class. Which one? Kind of like this one. Yeah. I don't know. We'll go with this one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. Oh, he's looking good. Alright, let's take a peek at what we were going to look at earlier. Go to stats. Let's see. Brady, 19th and 39th. Jones, 2nd, 1st, and 1st. Yeah, my man's going to get that title. 22nd, 33rd for Evans. Evans, you've been dropping it, bro. What the hell's been going on? Can't do nothing when they're dropping it. Got the Broncos this week. Going up against Von Miller in that D. Drew Lock on offense as the quarterback. Upgrade. Who gets an upgrade? Ooh, Antoine Winfield. This rookie I think is going to be really good. Nasir player. We'll develop him. Zach Bailey. Hanging out in previous seasons. Last season, I should say. I kept him around a while on my 2020 league. That's why I stated previous seasons. We've got some media questions here. Rob Gronkowski's in the final year of his contract and has turned down your contract offers to this point. How far apart you think you are? He's going to be a part of the team one way or the other. We'll get him for sure. We'll put a franchise tag on him. We'll do what we got to do. Other question, Levante David, and we've already signed him. So we can just answer that honestly because we've already signed them. Weekly awards from last week. Rojo coming in. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Congratulations, Rojo. We'll be seeing that a lot this year in ESPN. Oh. Nightmare, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. 100th video, everybody. This is the 100th video that I'll be uploading to YouTube. Thought that was a cool little mark to hit. Alright, so we got a win against the Panthers after that very huge upset blowout that we took from the Saints. Let's see what we do against the Broncos.
From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Matt Gay to kick off.
It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know if that's going to help us or hurt us.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Broncos offense set to go behind their quarterback in his second season now from Missouri, Charles. It's Drew Lock.
What a roller coaster for Drew Lock from the NFL draft until the end of his rookie season, because on draft night he thought he might go in the first round, ended up going in the second, and then didn't get to start with the Broncos until near the end of his rookie year. But the Broncos did go 4-1 in those games, and he played very well.
So he did play
working
very
on
well
his agility and his pocket presence in the offseason. And I love how the Broncos upgraded around him in order to give him more weapons.
Throwing again on second down. Lock.
Get sacked.
And down he
Shaq
goes.
Barrett.
A Buccaneer
Who else?
sack. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. So
sack.
3rd and long now for Lock and the Broncos following the
Leading,
sack. From the gun, it's
sack
Lock.
lead in this year.
And he's
He's
caught
out
on
now.
the sideline, but he's not going to have a
Yes.
first down. They say he was
Yes,
out of
let's go.
bounds. So a
Let's
big call
go.
there. That brings up 4th.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he
Trying
made
to
sure
sack
that he
leader
put it
again
where
this
either
year.
his guy was
Shaq
going to
Barrett
catch it or no one was.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
With the dive.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
All right, Rojo's got to get over 100 yards this game.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle.
The numbers for Jones last week, 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
A gain of 7.
Brady on target to Gronk, first down Buccaneers.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Chubb as well.
At the 50-yard
On
line.
2nd down
I
now.
hope.
It's Jones.
Break it.
And he'll be down
There.
close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 44.
Again.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 6 yards there. First down Tampa. 3 tight ends in the ball game
Shady.
here on 1st and 10.
Shady. Finally getting him some action in.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
McCoy, the ball carrier.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Let's go.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Change
line.
his route up to a post.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Right away.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to surge ahead with Vaughn.
Keyshawn Vaughn getting his first touchdown of his young NFL rookie career.
Keyshawn Vaughn with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Let's go. We kicked it first and we scored first as well.
You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes.
Test Mr. Lockout, see how quick he gets the ball out.
You get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And on the left sideline, he caught it.
Out of bounds again. There we go, boys.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one. Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. 6 yards. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
They almost outkicked the coverage. A 57-yard punt, 15 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. points. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
So the way you want to do it
what do we need to do
the
to pick up a
ball
first down and change our momentum?
Just something they don't really
Blocking the
use
Broncos going to come
NFL
up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
But you want the hang time to be
He
set up
fakes
so
the give here and looks to throw. That'll be caught by the rookie, KJ Hamler.
Ball lands on the ground.
And he
Your
takes it
team's
all
there
the
to
way
hit
down to the
the
3.
catch.
A huge play there for Denver, and even 50 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, you gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great outcome.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. The catch made by Miller. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6 yards on the
Another
game
good run there
not
for a
bad,
guy who,
not
remember,
bad.
on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
NFC
Yeah, you know,
offensive
take some
player.
solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see,
First
spot
up.
right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Make them think we're going to
And
end
the
up passing
Buccaneer
the
first down.
They'll run on first down. Jones.
Okay,
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Ooh, good play, good play.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's got Miller. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Middle.
On first down, Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's the end of
These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
We got Shady over there.
38-yard line,
About to get
2nd and 9.
sprayed.
Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They go back to the ground with Jones.
Hard run.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Rojo up the middle.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They'll
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
Shady. Audible.
Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. To throw again on second down. Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Again.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
That is a wall right there, y'all. Here we go. Didn't make it. We didn't make it.
In there, no signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Bronco defense comes up big. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
On play action, Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, come on.
His man complete.
Come on, 93 yards for the team.
For the Broncos score. Paul Richardson, 93 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
What we doing? Drive it down the field.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading him out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now left side on the swing pass. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? 2nd quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
So how many different ways can we say that Von Miller is an absolute nightmare to prepare for any offense? An absolute dominant force on the defensive side of the ball. Double-digit sacks in 7 of his 9 seasons in the NFL. And when he finished the 2019 season, 2nd in total sacks in NFL history among active players, behind only Terrell Suggs.
Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. 2nd quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part. But they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers will tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't expect them to stay silent for the rest of the game.
Is it worth it? There's nothing.
Yeah, you got to think that his first catch is coming at some point.
Oh, Winslow almost got it.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Brady said, I'll get that first down. I'll put my old ass on the line.
At the 42. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Brady got 16 yards, so he can still add to his overall career rushing.
He was going through his progressions.
Yardage.
Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, it's Jones. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Jones is going to keep running it until he can no longer
They have to feel
run it
pretty good
again.
about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
7th play.
It is what it is.
Coming here on 3rd
Got
and
Gronk
6.
coming over the middle on a post. Oh, nobody's on him.
Looking for the gun,
Oh!
Brady, and almost picked off.
Oh, that was
That's the
almost
good news for
very
them now. It's
disgusting.
4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Boom, there he is, wide open.
And this is
Wide open.
That's
why I'm telling you, that contract's going to get done, or he will be franchise tag. I don't care what they pay up for it.
It's a big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
Oh, Howard.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I'm sorry, Howard, but that's why you're number 2 and Gronk's number 1.
So once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Come on, Brady, come on. You're supposed to be able to hit that 25 out of 20 times.
A little late with a throw. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. They spotted at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt.
It's going to hit the ball. We should have just went for it.
Upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
See Matt Gay in the pause as he gets
leads the Broncos out. And he's been effective and they're winning, so it makes it a little easier to put a montage together.
It really does, doesn't it? Because we can see him throwing it really well.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now the Broncos' big ticket acquisition, it's Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At their
shotgun snap to Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Denver Broncos.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores.
I wanted to get there. I just thought of it at the very last, too late of a frickin' second.
But you're stuck with me in this and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now a throw here on 2nd down, that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama.
Yeah, you're not going to fake anything out there, Melvin Gordon. That's why the Chargers said, we're not paying you. We don't see you as that elite. Let's break the bank. Running back. Sit out on it.
This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demarius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders.
When you're Le'Veon Bell, you can do that. When you are Melvin Gordon, you cannot do that. But
catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
The Broncos did go and get Brock Osweiler back again.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down.
So who are we to judge? Oh, Lock going down, almost out of field goal range.
Back at the 31.
Get that timeout.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Kick the field goal. We will get this ball back.
Here with just under 40
and we're going to run it downfield, score before that 38 seconds, 32 seconds. Give me 25 seconds. We don't even need it. We got Brady.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So as it turns out, that second doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
All right, Brady.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin. Brings up.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
The kickoff for Denver.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's got the first before he's brought
Better not be
down
hurt that
at
bad.
the
You won't get that
39-yard
contract you're
line.
griping about last week. G-turn down. Won't have him, my man.
Here's
Ooh,
Jones.
I thought I worked.
The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. And now they're in the hurry up.
Jarrell Casey.
Brady's throw there complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones.
Let's go.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. On 1st down, Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Brought down by Bright.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
At the 1-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone.
Shady.
Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
And
And now down 3 scores. I don't think there's any decision at all. You've got to go for it because you don't know how many more times you're going to get an opportunity.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey gets the sack.
I thought that was third down.
Breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. They're on the sidelines.
He threw it to get out of the sack.
You've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Clock will try again on 2nd down.
Get that out of
That'll
here.
be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Didn't work out for you.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Brady.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That's caught by Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete to O.J. Howard.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fall from this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
1st and goal at the
throwing now is Brady.
Got him.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Johnson, his first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
makes the score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
37-yard line.
Block now on first down.
Oh, I fell down.
Incomplete.
My fault.
Yeah,
Should
that
have
one
sacked right
sailed
there.
on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Third down.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on third down. Block. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's
Antoine
intercepted.
Winfield.
Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways.
Ronald Jones going to secure that rushing title. Secure.
The beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Jones. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To O.J. Howard.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
They are not liking me running.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And they're going to speed things up here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Evans. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Brady creeping up on the 300-yard.
Now Jones. And he's in
for the touchdown. Road Jones.
Ronald Jones. His 4th
About to be a
touchdown
3-point ball game.
And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good, and this now becomes
right back
a
in it, baby.
24-21 ball game.
Told you.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that.
Guys, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are
Last
back.
touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Try to give him a
And
good
he's
hard
brought
hit.
down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his
give up on the
receiving
play, and he
skill.
still came in there and was like, throw it away, or I'm
season for
gonna
562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
Somebody go check him. Make sure he doesn't have a concussion after that, because he just got knocked.
Oh!
All right, big third down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Block.
Oh, I just let him
down
have
and
it.
then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34.
We're hitting him hard.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And a short gain down to about the 33.
On the carry.
Levante David in on the tackle. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Buccaneers.
Block working out of the gun.
Oh,
And he's gonna be
oh,
taken down.
Willie
Back around
Golston
the
said, hey, buddy,
35-yard line.
welcome to the
William
NFL.
Golston
2-yard loss.
able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them
Did
because
not
just think
protect
about
little brother
every
back there.
single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football,
Come in
they'd
with
be
Shaq.
starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Come
This is
on,
gonna
bro.
lead to
Double
another
coverage.
First down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Double
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Cortland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Cortland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
All right, that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's locked.
Oh,
And this will be
I just
incomplete.
clotheslined Gordon.
A lot of times it's that
See
first
that?
read that you have. Maybe
Oh, we got to go back and take a look at that. That was some good stuff. Watch Gordon get clotheslined. Oh! Oh!
you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's
Come in
incomplete.
with Barrett.
To the
Broke it
goal
up, broke
line,
it up.
but it's incomplete.
Third
So
and 10.
back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in
Player,
mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't
Oh
take
my
any
gosh,
unnecessary
I'm-
risks, but you're trying to find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and go further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
With the score, Broncos 24, Buccaneers 21.
From the gun, it's locked toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide
Oh
open
my
in the-
gosh,
And
I
the
was
pass
on
is
him and
caught.
everything.
Touchdown, Denver.
It's all good, it's all good. Got
Jerry
15 minutes, that's plenty of time.
Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown
Only
now
gonna go
on
up,
the
10.
year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because you know their pride is don't let that guy get hit, no matter what, under any circumstances. But anytime it pays off in a touchdown,
Got shit.
they'll figure out how to block a little bit better going forward.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down
Stick
to
to
a
the
knee
game
at
plan,
25.
fellas.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Complete to Rob.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2 yards.
On 3rd and 2. Brady looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. And he finds Gronk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Brady's pass there complete to Gronkowski. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone.
Let's get Rojo his second tub of the game.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. And he's able to put it through. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
And Denver getting set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
9 rushes, 20 yards on the day. I think it's been a success on shutting him
down from the 28.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Block on the slant, completes to Sutton. Past the 20.
Really?
He gets
Sat
this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
1st and 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And again.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
To Scotty Miller.
Brady to throw again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Matt Gay to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Hey, man.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of...
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Incomplete.
And he will
They're
not
punting.
be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's a break we needed.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He should have let that
Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, intercepted.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
All right, we just need to stop until a field goal here.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And McManus able to put it touchdown. And
Score and tie here.
That drive ends in 3. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He's looking to break AP.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Rojo again.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Ah,
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this side.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was brought down by Levante.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
Oh my gosh, that should have been
picked. And make it difficult for the runner to find
Should have been picked. 3rd and 8 here.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Lock.
I got bombed, but it was too late.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run by Lindsey. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
3rd down.
Sean Bunting on the tackle.
A 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
Oh my gosh, how did y'all just...
Much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Sorry,
Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 7. Just over a minute 40 to play. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to throw, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, he was hit. He was hit.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
And there's a chance for them to end the game. An incompletion, it's probably over. How big was that one, though, to keep this game going?
That's the conversion of the game right now, no doubt.
Second and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady.
I couldn't
And he
get it.
can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. He'll look to throw.
Godwin, man, what are you doing?
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder.
Let's go.
Expected as well.
Let's go.
And out across midfield down to the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, and he can't get a throw. He's taken down. Von Miller
13, 12,
in there to drop
11,
him as that clock
10,
continues
9.
to run.
Come on.
Oh,
Big
a
blow right
crusher
there. I thought
there
that
as it's
was
intercepted.
Mike Evans.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And that is going to seal
Sorry.
this victory as time runs
Good game,
out.
fellas. Good game, good game.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game.
Back
here,
to the
coming
drawing
down really
boards
to
for
that.
next week. That's where we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the 2nd episode to our franchise. The next Madden video that I do on a live stream will be Madden Ultimate Team. I'm going to run through that as well in another separate series. So if you want to stay tuned to that, hit that bell notification so that way you'll know when I upload the next live stream. I'm not going to pump the points into these guys. I'll save that for the next live stream. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out and watching. Hope y'all stay awesome, stay amazing, and we will catch you next live stream.